Hello, and welcome to The Talk. Today we have a special guest. He is the creation of a genius, Victor Frankenstein. He co-produced the film Frankenstein, and he was also a leading character. Please help me welcome the monster. So, I know people refer to you as Frankenstein, but what are you really called?
A lot of people refer to me as Frankenstein, but that is actually the name of my creator, Victor Frankenstein. Normally, I'm just referred to as the monster or the creation. Just a lot of people get confused because they use Frankenstein, the last name Frankenstein, a lot throughout the book.
How did your creator create you? As in, what were you created out of as in materials?
Well, I was created because my creator, Victor Frankenstein, what he would do is he would go out at night and he would search for intact body parts from graveyards and other places, and he would also conduct experiments on animals while they were alive, and sometimes he would use parts of theirs as well.
In the movie, it said how you couldn't speak, read, or write, so how did you end up learning?
I learned to read and write from the DeLacy family because I spent a lot of time watching them after I was savagely attacked at a village, and I found their cottage, and I would learn from them because they would talk and read, and they had a lady referred to as the Arabian come in, and they had to teach her about English nature and stuff.
The monster also starred in the movie. Now here's a small clip of the movie Frankenstein. That was an amazing movie. Now, what was the purpose in creating the movie?
My main purpose in creating this movie was because I wanted to show everyone my story and all the things that I've been through, how people treated me, and why I am the way I am.
My question is, why did you destroy all those innocent lives?
It was just heat of the passion. I didn't really mean to or intend to hurt their lives, although I did. I just wanted to put Victor through the pain that I suffered, and it's hard to stay happy and not take action when people judge you and they hurt you, and it's just hard. So I thought that I needed to take it out on someone, and that someone was those people such as William, Justine, and Elizabeth.
Why did you destroy Victor's life, but at his deathbed you were so repentive of what you've done?
I was repentant of Victor because although I hated Victor, I loved him as well because he was my creator, and I would not have been able to live without him creating me. I was repentant because I was sorrowful at my actions, and I was in extreme agony because I loved him a lot and I was the cause of his death.
In the movie, a young boy by the name of Felix had chased you away because of your looks. How did you feel? Were you angry or were you sad?
I was very upset. I was angry and sad when Felix DeLacy attacked me because I felt like he was my friend and I felt betrayed, although I never had real contact with him. He hurt my feelings deeply because he considered me hideous. He thought I was going to cause harm because of the way I looked, and it really changed the demeanor I had on everything.
Have you seen the DeLacy family since then?
I actually have not seen the family since then because after that horrible memory, they moved away because they were scared for their lives, and I destroyed the home so they would not be able to return, and I too myself left because I just didn't want to be in a place with such horrible history.
Why did you think about creating a female monster, and why would you take her to South America?
I wanted a female monster so I could have a companion, somebody to love, somebody who understood how I felt, somebody who looked like me, someone of my own kind, and I noticed that everyone else had a female companion or a male companion, and I was alone. I didn't want to be alone, and I chose South America because I know that it is abundant in forests and nature, and it's very little inhabited, and I would be able to keep myself hidden along with my mate.
You talk about being miserable and alone, so why would you want to bring a child into this world and experience it?
I was being selfish when I thought of that. I didn't think of the consequences and the outcomes that would occur from that. I know that I went through a lot of suffering, and I even start to hate myself sometimes, and I just feel ugly, and I don't understand why I wouldn't have thought about how my children would feel. They would feel ugly, they would feel alone, they would hate themselves, they would be filled with rage because they just wouldn't be accepted into society, and they would have to live alone forever.
In the ending, you met a guy named Walton after Victor's death. Are you still in contact with him?
I am not still in contact with Walton. I actually haven't spoken to him since the night of Victor's death. I was just very grateful that he didn't try to attack me or hurt me in any way, emotionally, physically, mentally. He sat there and he listened to me, although he might not have agreed with my motives, and I just appreciate that.
What really happens at the ending of your story?
I know that the movie shows the ending of me leaving, entering the ocean, and me talking about committing suicide. I did contemplate suicide because I just felt like the monster that I am. I had a lot of resentment. I was depressed for months, but I decided that I would continue to live because Victor put so much work into me, and I feel like it would just be a disgrace and a sign of unappreciation of my master. So, and all the life experiences I've had have made me a better person.
And that concludes today's show. This is The Talk. Thanks for watching.
Actually, the shirt is cut weird, so it's like choking me.
Ready? Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, just go.
The monster also...
I won't stop
Why
it.
do you keep laughing? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay. I'm trying so hard.
Okay.
Okay. Stop laughing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The monster also started in the... Forget it. I'm going to the next part. Oh my gosh, I'm itchy. I'm sorry. In the ending after... It's so loud. In the ending after Victor's death, you met a man... I can